Now that you said it, I have nothing from when I played basketball when I was a kid. I played basketball for 6 years. Technically, I would have been middle school. I think it stopped at high school.
Would it be weird if like we met up at a convention and I asked you to sign a basketball?
Listen, it wouldn't be the weirdest thing I've done at a convention. I can tell you that right now.
Do tell.
Okay, I'm gonna preface this. This was before I transitioned, so it's not as weird as it sounds. And the person who did it wasn't being weird. Okay, so, Hugh, the year is 2018.
The year 2018.
The world had not yet known a new pandemic. Anyway, so like, I put up my cosplay list because I was in major egg mode at the time, right? So I was only doing crossplays. I would have been considered crossplays at the time. The main like catalyst for this was I said I was going to crossplay Mega Milk from the meme.
Oh,
one of my
is that the character's name Mega Milk, or is like
she does not have a name? I didn't read the porn. She's from a porn manga, by the way.
I didn't read the porn. I don't know her name.
I probably did read the porn. I don't remember her name. It's an older sister, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, of course it's incest. But anyway, that's irrelevant. The manga being incest is irrelevant to the situation. A friend of mine, my friend Ivan, who I haven't even got to like the crux of the story yet, so I'm not going to spoil it. My friend Ivan hits me up, replies to my thing on Twitter. It's like, hey, how many retweets for you to breastfeed me at Anime Expo?
I'm sorry, excuse me?
Yeah. In the Mega Milk cosplay. And at this point, I was like, okay, I need to think of a number that's like achievable, but it's kind of high. Because I had like maybe 150, maybe 200 followers on Twitter at the time. I'm at like 600 now. And I was like, oh, I know it. I tell him like 150 something. It was the number of bones in a human body. Because that's how many bones I would break. And lo and behold, my wonderful voice acting friend Ivan does reach that retweet amount. And is like, okay, fine. Last day, at Anime Expo, I was rooming with something Witty Entertainment. They make Sword Art Online Abridged because I was mainly going to conventions with my abridging friends at the time, and we'll probably continue to do that.
Okay.
And so it's like, oh, I realized the last day, me and my friend Quinn are in LA for one more day than the rest of the room group is. I was like, oh god, we need to find a place to stay, and we had not done it yet. So I hit up my friend D. He runs the YouTube channel Rebel House, which does like anime, like skit stuff or whatever. My wonderful friend D, and it's like, hey guys, do you think you could room me and Quinn for one additional night? And they're like, yeah, for sure. And we go over, we do the thing. The funny thing part is like, oh yeah, hey Alex, you haven't done the breastfeeding thing yet. Of course, this is my dead name, but I'm not saying that. And like, yeah, I guess we'll do that. So I put on the cosplay. I had big padded fake boobs, right, for this. So
yeah.
So we do that. 4 people record me on their phones at the same time, which is probably the weirdest experience I've had at a convention. And that was it. It was in the end cut of my friend's video. And that's the weirdest thing I've done at a convention.
Good night, everybody.
No, I tell the story all the time. I don't think it's weird. It's a fun thing. It's a fun little incident to talk about.